Hello, my lovelies. Yes, I'm as shocked as you are. June is not a short month, but there are literally just 3 BLs that finished in June. I think June was a good month for BLs, but I can only talk about them next month when I do my July recaps. Let's talk about these 3 BLs, but before I start, the theme of this particular video is meh. I will have trouble reviewing at 2500 in Akasaka because I still don't know how to feel about it, so please bear with me. So first, I like the premise. I think the concept of playing a BL couple on screen and also falling in love with each other in real life is very unique and interesting. But they portrayed it in a very boring way, especially in the first half. Things were moving quite slow, but I do think the series picked up in the second half and a lot of stuff happened in the last 2 episodes, which made the whole show turn somewhere between mediocre and good. I think both actors acted well, but they were not charismatic enough for me. They lacked that stickiness factor both in terms of their interactions and looks. There was a constant lack of energy coming from them throughout the show, as if they were not eating enough or sleeping enough and coming to set on empty stomachs or something. Even the last scene where they were sleeping together in real life seemed like they were just following directions like they did in previous episode while filming the series. Am I making any sense here, or have I lost the plot? Also, the coloring and cinematography added more to the dullness factor of the show. I think it was very dark and gloomy throughout, and it didn't need to be that way. I would have given this show a higher rating if the show was not stretched out to 10 episodes. It only needed to be 4 or 5 episodes long if I'm honest. So I'll give this series a 6 out of 10. Spaceless was so damn freaking good. It has made my expectations for 4 minutes sky high. I think this is the answer for people who were thinking that Jess and Bible give off very straight friend vibe or brotherly vibe. I'm including myself in this assumption as well because I did have my own apprehensions about them. But the chemistry was oozing on screen, threatening to spill out and cracking my computer screen. Jess's character was straight in the series, but they still had this undeniable tension between them whenever they interacted on screen. I questioned myself several times whether getting married and having child is what Tul really want, or did he have some feeling for Khan. Bible is a really good actor and I love how he can mold himself to any character he plays. The flow of the story was natural and believable, and I'm not kidding when I say that this 19-minute short film is way better than most 12-episode Thai BLs that come out every month. The company made minimal investment in this short film but still produced a gem. I will give it an 8 out of 10. Only Boo was cute as hell until the first 6 to 7 episodes and then rapidly fizzled out in true GMM TV fashion. I loved how forward Moo was. He wholeheartedly fell in love with Kang and never once doubted his decision. He was willing to even end his lifelong dream of being an idol to be with Kang. I think that's the truest form of love and dedication I've seen in a typical 18-year-old. I also do think that the actor Keen who played Moo will go far in his career. He's very good at acting despite being so young. I think C couldn't quite match up to Keen's acting level. He needs to do some work in the acting department for sure. I often saw that he was mouthing the dialogue of the person speaking to him before delivering his own dialogue. This shows how nervous he was portraying his character as Kang. I think the second lead couple's story was quite frustrating and then quickly resolved in the last episode, which felt very unrealistic. Another unrealistic and downright stupid thing was the conclusion of the not dating rule in the last episode. The whole basis of the series was resolved in barely 2 seconds, which felt like a betrayal after investing so many hours on this show. If the director was already thinking of removing the rule, why couldn't they just go to him in the first place? Why spend a year in heartbreak and sadness? The writing team definitely needs a pay cut for this. All in all, another GMM TV series that will go in my meh pile. They keep adding more and more series to my meh pile every year. I will give this show a 6 out of 10. So these were 3 BLs that ended in June. I'm liking a lot of shows airing right now in July, but I'll talk about them in my next recap video next month. Leave your opinions in the comments below and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye lovelies!